Hello guys, in this video we'll see how to create an underwater fish game. So today our theme of the game is going to be underwater, so we'll go on to choose the backdrop accordingly, and the sprites for today is going to be the shark and fishes. So we'll choose a shark first and then choose the fish next. Yes, we have got our sprites. But before we start, I'm going to reduce the size of the sprites accordingly so that it fits within the game. Yes, now this looks fine. In this game, we are actually going to feed the shark with all the fishes which are available in the underwater. We'll see how to do that. I'm going to get started off with shark and get for whenever the space key is pressed and make it to up arrow. So now, whenever the up arrow key is pressed, the shark moves up, and whenever the down arrow key is pressed, the shark is going to move down. So we'll also take one more block and make it as whenever the down arrow key is pressed. So to make the movement, we'll go on to add change y by 10 and change y by -10. So we can keep it actually 20 so that it moves for a longer distance. So we'll see if this works. Yes, now the shark is moving fine. Now we are actually going to code the fish such that it starts from here and it actually goes all the way up to the left side, and it's actually happening all within the underwater. But before we get started, I'm gonna flip the direction of the fish so that it's facing the shark. Now we'll get started off with whenever the green flag is clicked, and we'll make the fish start from here. So I'm gonna go to motion and go to random position block, go up here and take the go to random position block, and I'm going to fix the X position to 223 as it is showing here. So we are actually adding the go to random position because the fish can start coming from here, here or here, but the X position is only fixed within this margin, so we are fixing it to 223. Now when it is starting from here, it should start moving slowly to this way. So there is one more block which is change X, and I'm going to make it as negative because it has to move the left side. So if it is -10, it moves this way, and it has to happen forever. So I'm going to put it inside a forever block and attach to it. So we'll see if this works. Yes, this is perfectly fine. But when the fish is reaching here, it should again start from here and it has to come back to this place. So it has to happen in a continuous way. So I'm going to take if then block and check for the condition. Now the position of X is -252, so we're going to take the operator and put it here and go on to motion to check the position of X. So if the X position is actually lesser than maybe -240, so I'm going to check whether the condition is true or false now. So this is actually true. So if it is -240, it should again go from here and come back to the end, which is basically the repeat of these two blocks. So again we can go on to go to random position and set the X to 223 as we discussed. So we'll see if this works. So it's coming on here, and when it reaches, it's going on to random position. Now this works perfectly fine. But now we'll actually feed the shark with the fishes with some food. So whenever the green flag is clicked, it should actually check if the shark is actually touching the fish. So we'll go on to sensing to add the touching block and see whether it touches the shark. So if it actually touches, it should actually score a point. So we'll go on to make a variable, maybe we can name it as food, and click on OK. So whenever the shark is being touched, it changes the foot by 1, and this scoring point has to happen in a continuous way. So I'm going to put it inside a forever loop and attach it here. Now once it scores the point, again after eating, the new fish has to start from here. So this is going to be the repeat of block. So I'm going to duplicate it and put it under here. So we'll see if this works. So I'm gonna go to the point, and this is working. To make it more interesting, we'll actually add a sound whenever it is being eaten. So we can take a bite sound and come on here and add start sound bite after scoring, and whenever the green flag is clicked, it's very important that we go on to set the score to 0. Now, to make the game more interesting, we can actually add a overall sound to the game, like some underwater effect. So we can actually add some bubble sounds so that it looks more interesting whenever we play the game. So I'm gonna go to whenever the green flag is clicked, take a forever loop and add the sound within it, which is play sound bubbles until done. So we'll see if this works fine. Yes, it's working. So, and whenever we go on to eat a fish, the score is being changed and this works fine. Yes, this is how you create a feeding game or underwater fish game. So you can always add on your thoughts to it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.